Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. Up next, stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, tag, and invite. We got the hottest music videos. We got some of the hottest trending topics. The Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. The livest hip-hop show in the world. We live up next. The Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. Up next, stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, tag, and invite. We got the hottest music videos. We got some of the hottest trending topics. The Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. The livest hip-hop show in the world. We live up next. The Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. Up next, stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, tag, and invite. We got the hottest music videos. We got some of the hottest trending topics. The Live Line.
Oh yeah, we live, dude. We in here. New Orleans, baby. Yeah. Always live. Say it again. Always live. Say it again. Always live. Full time. Always live.
Florida boys in this bitch.
You already know.
OG, man.
Oh my goodness.
OG. Y'all know how it's going down. Skip, Chicken and Watermelon on New Orleans Talk Network. Boom.
Let's go.
New Orleans Talk Network.
Yeah.
New Orleans Talk Network.
We live on New Orleans Talk Network. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? Putting in work. You feel me? On your back like a tattoo. I thought you knew, baby. Boy, the Princess Big Chew. Huh? Ooh.
Sticky.
I could talk for New Orleans for the network. Yeah. Peace out, more live in this bitch, sure, man. Rockefeller 2.5 quarter, but bitch, it's going down right now. New Orleans Talk Network, you understand me? And we holding it down, nigga. Holla at your fucking guala.
What up, y'all? It's Slick Daddy.
What's up? This your girl Tierra C.
This your boy DJ Slick.
This your boy Jay Shine, the newest photographer and host of the Live Line.
New season, new time, new live line, and a new pair of shades. New DJ Slick mix. I'm your mama and your auntie favorite DJ.
New time, new start, 8 to 9.
Y'all stay tuned in because we always live. Alright?
Take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Cash game. Yeah. We just come to ball. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. All I need is my weed and my girlfriend. Told her to bring her girlfriend and tell her to bring her girlfriend.
Now, back next week, man. Your boy Slick Daddy, man. I got my boy Mr. Ibby. Jay Shine. Big boy Recite. Always live. Always live. Each and every Tuesday night, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. www.neworleanstalknetwork.com/live-line is the website. Scroll down, check out some of the old videos for some of the old shows. If you want to be a part of the show, live on the New Orleans Talk Network page on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. We are live on the live line. Another Tuesday night. Man, it was a rough week. It was a rough weekend. Rough. Man, the world is rocked right now. World is shook up, man. And on top of that, that earthquake. You know what I'm saying in Jamaica. Y'all don't know about that. Yeah. So I mean, man, all kind of stuff is going on. But I don't know where you've been at if you don't know. But everybody knows about the death of Kobe and his daughter. Yeah. And the 7 other passengers that were on the helicopter on Sunday. Man, this has shaken up the whole world, bro. RIP, man, to everybody that was involved in that crash. It's been crazy, man. It's been crazy, man. All kind of feelings going on, man.
I know I got,
you know what I mean?
I'm emotional behind it. You know, the mama mentality is a mentality I know I live by.
Right.
I grew up to Kobe Bryant. I ain't gonna lie. He was my favorite athlete, just like millions of other people favorite. I prefer Kobe Bryant over every athlete that played in the NBA. That's just my preference.
Mm-hmm.
I know the debates be serious behind who's better than this one and that one, but as far as, Kobe goes, he is the GOAT to me, you know what I'm saying, before he passed away because of his mentality. And that's just, when people talk about Kobe, what's one of the first things they say?
He the only one that was like Mike, bro.
He was
Mike.
He was
Mike Jr. He was Mike Jr.
Yeah,
he
was Mike Jr., bro.
I think and also the other thing that people will also say when the first thing they said about Kobe was greatest of all time, like the main thing. But I think the one thing everybody's gonna remember about Kobe Bryant is not just how he played on the field, it's also what he did off the field with his contributions, like to a couple of charities and everything. He really was a role model to a lot of most of the NBA players that's playing right now.
Yeah,
because it's a younger generation now. Most of the guys that are not entering the league now, Kobe was there at Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now the next crew, LeBron is going to be there at Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a generational thing, man.
Babies,
you know what I mean?
We grew up on Kobe. 70s babies, they had Mike. 60s
Mike
babies
Magic,
had Wilt Chamberlain.
We had Mike Magic, Bird.
90s babies is, LeBron James. And, the future of the NBA is in Giannis and, a few other players' hands for the 2000 and above babies, But us, us millennials, we had the privilege of seeing him, come into the league, grow as an individual, dominate, and a lot of the things may have been, off the court that created a lot of debate with Kobe Bryant and stuff like that. But I think that helped mold him into the person he was.
Mm-hmm.
The adversity he faced in life was, another challenge he had to overcome. And he overcame those challenges off the court. And on the court, we all knew what he stood for. If you wasn't prepared to, face him on the court, it was going to be a long night. Point blank period. It didn't matter if it was week 1 of the NBA, week 10 of the NBA, or going into the playoffs.
Right.
When you faced a player of his caliber, you either was going to get embarrassed or you was going to put your best foot forward. And I honestly believe everybody he faced, he made better because, if he was on the other side of that basketball defending Kobe Bryant, you wanted to put your best foot forward.
Exactly.
So he made people better that he didn't even play with on the same team. And, just his mentality, that mama mentality, was, something that anybody could, implement into their life. Anybody, man. Yeah, whether you're a father, athlete, business person, whatever you was doing in life, a hustler, a rapper. Kobe did all that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, rest in peace to the big homie. You know what I'm saying? We're going to miss him. He's going to be truly missed.
Man, You know what? You saying that? And I was just watching Inside the NBA, the pregame show on TNT before I came here, and you saw Shaq and all of them going there, and Reggie Miller said something that was real interesting and piggybacks off of what you just said, and he was defining the Mamba mentality. And the thing that Reggie Miller said is, you know what? I'm gonna honor Kobe. I'm gonna honor him by out hustling everybody. He said, I'm about to outwork everybody. He said, doing what I'm doing right now, I'm about to outwork everybody at whatever I'm doing. He said, that's gonna be my mentality. Kobe and I are actually the same age and actually born same month, same year.
You look younger than Kobe though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying? Same month, same year. Same month, same year. I'm actually a couple weeks older than damn Kobe, matter of fact.
You're aging well, big buddy.
Amen. Look, but so to literally say I grew up watching Kobe, like me and Kobe grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Not literally in the same house, but we grew up together. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
he's one of your peers.
Yeah, man. But dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude was a hell of an athlete. But most importantly, bro, what a lot of people are starting to say now is he was a hell of a father. Yeah,
that was obvious,
He was a hell of a father.
That was obvious.
He loved those girls. Man.
Yeah, he really
loved
did.
those girls.
I seen Shannon Sharp, talk about it, and he was speaking on, the message that he was going back and forth with Kobe. And he had said that, hey man, that boy keep eluding you, that junior keep eluding you, and Kobe's response was, hey man, my princesses will be strong enough.
Yeah, that girl responded on Jimmy Kimmel. She said, they was like, man, you need to have a boy or whatever. And Kobe said, his daughter stepped up, said, nah, I got this. I'm gonna handle this. I got this.
Yeah, that spoke to the caliber of a human being he was to his daughters, as a man raising girls in the United States today. With all of the opportunities that women have in the United States, you can tell that he made sure that his daughters understood that no matter what gender you are, you can be anything you want to be in life.
True that.
And I think that most men could model that,
right?
And that was something that a man could be proud of when they talk about fatherhood.
Now let me ask y'all this: the way that everybody in the NBA, the players, the fans, and even the commentators, everybody that's have responded on either on social media or came out in public with the situation. My question is to everybody at the table: do you think the NBA is going to be the same after this?
I think that the NBA is going to be better. I think that these guys are going to step up, especially the guys that are influenced by Kobe, who talk to Kobe, who Kobe, trained with or whatever. You're going to see a dog in them like you've never seen before.
Right.
So even though it's gonna negatively affect the NBA because that person won't be there, but it's gonna positively affect the NBA with the fact that those young guys that's coming in the NBA, those guys that like Trae Young and the rest of those dudes, man, they're gonna ball out. So you're gonna see an even better product on the court. Let me say this. So, like today, I was seeing people on social media commenting. We always got our negative Nancy's. We always have our negative Nancy's on social media. The ones that saying, man, all y'all crying about Kobe, like Kobe your brother, or like Kobe your cousin. Man, when your family member died, did you move on? And this, that, and the third. You got, people just being like negative Nancy's on the situation. Man, look, this is my response to people like that. Hey, man, you feel the way you feel. Other people feel the way they feel. Let them people feel the way they feel, man. Why you worrying about how them people feel? People handle shit different ways. People are sensitive to certain things. They might not necessarily be upset about the Kobe situation. You got to think about it, man. There were 3 13-year-old girls on that plane. 3 13-year-old girls on that plane. 3. Man, there have been a bunch of tragedies that has happened in this world that has affected people. You know what I'm saying? That has shook the nation. That has shook, you know what I'm saying, shook the world. Yeah. It had nothing to do with your people.
Right.
It had nothing to do with your people. But it shook the world. It shook your foundation a little bit too, it may have. But at the end of the day, man, stop telling people how to, you know what I'm saying, like, discuss the situation or how to deal with situations or how to feel about stuff. If they want to cry, let them motherfucker cry about Kobe. If they want to sit up there and, you know what I'm saying, like, have a discussion, just like you got the right to do whatever you doing on social media, other people got a right to talk about the junk on social media as long as they want. You don't want to hear it, cut it off.
I got to say something about that. Since we on Kobe, let's talk about that lady. Put her name.
Oh, we gonna get on that.
Oh,
yeah. Get on that after.
I want to talk about her.
We gonna talk about.
I want to talk about her.
You jumping the line.
You talking about the report?
But yeah. We gonna get on that. So
what's happening?
We gonna get on that about the reporter from MSNBC.
I gotta say something about that.
Also, we're gonna talk about Lil Wayne's album that's coming out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This
highly
Friday.
anticipated.
Highly anticipated album. Also, man, you know what I'm saying? Our social media buzz featuring the one and only Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, the rest of the crew. And a whole lot more other stuff to talk about, bro. And we're going to continue our coverage of the Kobe Bryant situation. You know what I mean? Live Line, New Orleans Talk Network. Fellas in the building tonight.
The live mix, you heard me? We about to drop that, you understand what I'm saying?
Let go,
Stay tuned, you might just see yourself on the live mix, you understand? It's the Live Line TV on the New Orleans Talk Network.
Drop that thing. What up, y'all? It's Slick Daddy.
What's up? This your girl Tiara C.
This your boy DJ Slick.
This your boy Jay Shine, the newest photographer and host of the Live Line.
New season, new time, new live line, and a new pair of shades.
New DJ Slick mix. I'm your mama and your auntie favorite DJ.
New time, new start, 8 to 9.
Y'all stay tuned in because we always live. Alright?
Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun.
Mississippi, baby, boo, man. We go Port Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go watch the Live Line. Shout out to the Live Line. Yeah, we doing this shit from Waterbed to go Port Mississippi. Straight from that south. Mississippi, baby.
With the left scroll, hit her with the right. Hit her with the left scroll, hit her with the right. She ain't never had a Mississippi baby in her life. I got it all in her stomach, a hoe. She bustin' back to back. She say you hook to that pussy like a junkie hook. Don't crack. She say that gangsta shit you talking. You ain't really none of that. I gotta scream Mississippi baby while I'm hitting it from the back. Real life, big facts. Go ask your hoe. You think I'm lying? She got some pride with the shit, so you would not get declined.
Yo, what's poppin'? We are
Fresh and Reckless,
and you're watching
The Live Line on New Orleans Talk Network.
That way.
Whole gang getting money, talking lift off. Switching lanes in the farm, make it crisscross, 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 crisscross. Diamonds shining on my neck, that's that lift off. Switching lanes in the farm, make it crisscross. 10 on my neck, 20 on my wrist. Walk in the building, I'm feeling so lit. Yeah, I'm feeling so lit. Check out my fit. Balmain and Gucci and Louis the drip. It's the countdown, so we going to the top down, top down.
Your boy, the king, DJ Slick. Check out my DJ Slick mix. Stay tuned. Cause you know what? If you wanna hear, comment. Cause you know why? I'm your mama and your auntie and your grandma favorite DJ. Holla at your boy DJ Slick 514 the King, baby.
Party and have fun.
Whoa, this your homie Young Guat, man, the Burger Man. And y'all are tuned in right now to New Orleans Talk Network, the Live Line. You dig?
Go get the bag. I feel like Pac-Man chasing ghosts. I feel like Pac-Man chasing ghosts. Go get the bag. Go get the bag. Go get the bag. Go get the bag. I feel like Pac-Man chasing ghosts. I feel like Pac-Man chasing ghosts. I just want the bag. I'm with a cougar up in the jag. I got the
bad. My chain McFlurry, who and he mad? I'm from the 9, I stay with the mag. Running up on me, I give you a tech. Running up on me, I give you a tech. It go wreck,
Man, I ain't beat Young Harvey, man, you know, CEO Harvey, man. Right now, man, you know what it is, man. Live line, man, New Orleans Network, man, we popping right now, bro. They popping, man. You need to come get on this, bro. Come get on it, man, for real, man.
I got a plug, my nigga. I got a plug. What would you do for the plug? What would you do for the set? What would you do for the set? I pay for the set. I'ma die for my respect. I'm steady thumbing through a check. I've been trapping all my life, ziplock bag, scales come correct. I'm on the phone with the plug while serving them people who smoke out of pipes. You know that I'm high as a kite, call me a thief in the night. Whoa, whoa, I will not trap with you niggas. I will not rap with you niggas. No, no, unless you coming with digits, then we can talk about business. Whoa, whoa.
It's the one and only AKA Vonnie, Mr. Walk up in the club like, wow, and I'm rocking with the live line.
Bow! We go dumb where I'm from, and I'm about as dumb as they come. Before you step in this kitchen, know it gets hot like the sun. Can't take the heat, better run. I'm loading up like a gun, and I do not play with my food. I clean my plate every lunch. Tell your DJ play my song. Let's get this thing started, because I'm all the way out here. I'm all the way retarded, going hard. I'm the life of the party, don't y'all forget that. You know you too close to me, I'm hollering, get back, get back. Joke but I don't play but I don't joke. All you gotta do is let me know if you want smoke.
Y'all the Slick Daddy.
What's up? This your girl Tiara C.
This your boy DJ Slick.
This your boy Jay Shine, the newest photographer and host of the Live Line.
New season, new time, new live line, and a new pair of shades.
New DJ Slick Mix. I'm your mama and your auntie's favorite DJ.
New time, new start, 8 to 9.
Y'all stay tuned in, cause we always live. Alright?
Love, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun.
It's a Richard Pryor rap page one from WKY Jelly, the station that gets in ass, man. I'm on the live line, man, on the New Orleans Talk Network. Let me say how I used to do it. How you do it in jail. New Orleans Talk Network, cell block 69. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Y'all fucking with my people. Ooh, no!
What up, y'all? The Slick Daddy.
What's up? Kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us.
I wish Tiara
Welcome
was
back,
in here
Live Line New Orleans Talk Network. We are the Live Line Nakers. We are the Live Line Nakers.
What up, my nigger?
We are the new team. We the new team, the Live Line Nakers. That's what we are, man.
What up, Live Squad?
Hey,
all my niggers out there.
All my niggers out there. What's going on, squad?
Man,
hey, niggers.
I think that's a new word for the 2020.
Niggers for life. Niggers.
We had to find something to just latch on to. We had to find somebody to just bury in all of this outside of Kobe Bryant and the 8 other people that perished in that crash. Man. Somebody alive needed to be buried, and this reporter was ideal for the whole situation.
So I think it's been a few weeks since we did hashtag TTBF.
Yes. That's that bullshit.
She just one hashtag. That's that bullshit
for the
right
year.
Now.
For the year,
but she didn't say that word. She did not say that.
What she said?
She said nakers.
She said nakers.
She just had
NAKERS.
The IGG was silent.
It's silent. It's all silent.
Yeah, it was on silent.
It's all silent.
Was on pause. That's what happened. Yo.
But it's allegedly being reported that the reporter who, had the mishaps of mispronouncing the word Lakers with nakers or niggers has been either fired or suspended.
I think she got
allegedly.
Suspended.
I believe
it's an alleged suspension, I think. So here's my question, fellas. Like, how First of all,
take your time.
First of all, you don't even have to be a huge sports fan to know that the Knicks don't live in Los Angeles. Let's just put that out there. The Los Angeles Lakers is an entity that everybody knows, no matter whether you watch sports or not, whether you're interested in sports or not. Everybody knows about the Los Angeles Lakers. Everybody knows the New York Knicks. These are the Boston Celtics, the Chicago Bulls. These are 4 teams in the NBA. If you don't know no other teams, these are the 4 that you know. Why? Because they're in the biggest damn cities in the goddamn United States.
Yep.
So how you, first of all, my question is, how you get a slip of the tongue? They weren't even talking about the Knicks. You weren't even talking about the Knicks. Wait, was she talking about the Knicks during that telecast? Because I watched a little bit of the telecast, and the Knicks were never mentioned at all. So
she wanted to say Knicks.
How she got the Knicks and the Lakers confused? Please explain to me.
I think she's a white girl. I'm not sure. Is she white?
Yeah.
Okay, she's white. She's white. She's a colonizer. She's allegedly white. A colonizer. You know, I think she listens to a lot of hip hop music.
You think so?
Becky, you need to understand that when you're on air, it's not a hip hop song.
She must listen to Mac Miller.
You know, she must listen to a lot of Mac.
She listen to Mac Miller.
You know what I'm saying?
She listens to a lot of. She's a Mac Miller fan.
White people are accustomed to using the N-word when they're socially with each other in a urban environment. What I mean about that, that was the proper way of saying it. What I mean about that is white folks be in their house, getting drunk, singing rap songs.
That's what she do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what she do.
And it slipped out.
It slipped out like that?
It slipped out.
She thought she was in the house, huh?
She
thought she was in the house listening
to got
NWA.
her little vibe.
She thought she was listening to NWA.
Right. She might have had a couple of... Listen, with the way that broke, this woman might have had a few cocktails or she might have a little bit hungover. She might have wasn't even... I'm not making no excuses for her. I'm just saying, America, get ready for white folks using the word niggers or nakers or whatever more frequently these days than usually we're accustomed to hearing. It's 2020. And, you know, a lot of things are being accepted. I hear the word nigga being used on The Breakfast Club.
20.
Am I tripping?
20.
I'ma just say I think it was just bad reporting. I'ma just keep it at that because the way it was said, how she went about it, it was just bad reporting. So that's all I'm gonna say about it.
What I'm gonna say about it is like
this.
This is what I'm gonna say about it.
What you got to say about it, my nigga?
There's a hymn that they used to sing.
What you got to say about it, my nigga?
And the hymn goes like this.
What is it?
I see your true colors shining through.
Okay.
I see your true colors.
I tried that, baby.
That's why I love you. So don't be afraid.
Wait. Slick. Hold on.
Your true colors.
Wait, hold on. Recite.
That's the hymn right there.
Wait. Hold on. Recite. How could you defend that? You can't even defend that. You say you trying to help her. You can't help her for that.
Hey, you want me to say why she said that, dog? I'm all right. I'm about to. Okay, so the elephant's in the room. Everybody want to know why this alleged white girl named Allison said that word.
That's a white name, like
you know what I'm
Allison
saying.
is
Everybody want to know. I'm gonna tell you why she said that. All right. So I'm gonna admit this. Allison used to hang with me back in the day.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she used
to
rock with you back in the day.
So hold up. Besides
So I'm gonna apologize to everybody on social media and to America for teaching that young lady the word naker.
No.
Nigger.
So Jay-Sean.
Naker.
He got her listen to that nigga with attitude album.
No, I did not.
She might have.
No, I did not.
But I
got her confused with the teams. I'm the one that had her confused about the teams.
So when I go to the
she thought it was a night when the Knicks and the Lakers was playing. One night they were playing down in LA.
Yeah.
And we were having that conversation.
Yeah.
And me in the conversation talking, I slipped up and said, man, the Lakers winning.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
Right.
So she thought.
Wait.
So she thought that was the team.
So hold on.
Just give them off of my
y'all. So I could go to the store. Instead of giving me a Snicker, I could give me a Snicker.
Wait. Hold on.
No, you get you a Snicker.
Yeah. So I go in the store after that.
But that would happen, bro.
That was a slight delay.
So I apologize. To the alleged woman named Allison from MSNBC. Anyway, I apologize for getting her confused on the teams back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when we was all hanging out in the bar, me, her, and her cousin, you know what I'm saying, Ralphie, you know what I'm saying, and my partner Tree. We was all hanging together.
And
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Booger.
I just want to
You know
say
what I'm
this
saying?
to
And
my
Booger.
community, straight up community. We have to stop overreacting to mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, look, I'm light, but I'm black. You follow me? There's nobody more pro-black than me as I feel, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a light-skinned person. And I recognize racism when I see it and hear it, you know. Now, I joke about, you know, there's no room for substance on the live line TV. But we have to have logic, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the logical thing will be the person made a mistake. And us as a people, we have to recognize that.
And that was my fault.
You know what I'm saying? It's all Slick Daddy's fault, that she turned out the way she turned out. You know what I'm saying?
Hanging with Ralphie, Tree, and Booger. You know what I'm saying? And me.
But the way the African American community responded, I honestly believe he was just looking for somebody to just attack. Because we were emotional about losing one of the great African American heroes in our most recent modern history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so anybody who made any errors was going to be attacked. And I think that we attacked this woman because she made a mistake. Not because of the words she said, because she made a mistake and we was all emotional. That's just how I feel about it. But we went in your mistake was costly, Allison.
Allegedly named Allison.
Allegedly Allison.
Allegedly named Allison.
The worst mistake you could have made. So live with it. Take your L. You know.
It's all good.
Take your L. You know,
It's
and
all
L
good,
for
Allison.
Laker. Not, you know, not.
It's
not,
all good, Allison.
Not Elizabeth.
It's all good, Allison. I'm still watching MSNBC sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna be on them for a couple
At the end of the day,
You know, but man,
at the end of the
rest
day,
in peace to the
can
mama.
I ask y'all a question though? I mean, and I'm glad we lightened up the situation and people understand. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to lighten up the situation because it really is a sad situation for a lot of people. But you know what I'm saying? Like just like sports, just like you know our show. And different things, man. We have the opportunity and the power, man, to like brighten people's lives up. We have the opportunity to use our platform to make people smile,
right,
through situations.
Exactly.
And basically, for real, y'all, we trying to give everybody a comedy relief from this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it really is a hard thing to think about. It really is
It's hard to
it
fathom.
gives you a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? You start getting a lot of questions in your head because I posted something on social media and a lot of people were like, God damn. You know, my first mind frame went on as a father of daughters. You know what I'm saying? You know, and yes, I have sons as well. But I'm just thinking about the daughters right now. As a father of daughters, because men are close. Hey, it's a fact. Men and daughters are closer. You know what I'm saying? And women and sons are closer. It's just is what it is. What the hell could he have possibly told his daughter when that shit was about to go down?
You know, that's something, and I'm
that burns.
I'm
That
sad
burns
you
me.
brung that
That
up.
burns me.
Because that keeps replaying back in
burns
my
me.
head.
It burns me. And that's
those
the only thing.
last moments.
What?
Those last
What?
moments. Listen, y'all, there's a video surfaced on social media. We watched it before the show happened. I watched it a few times. That was my first time shedding a tear. Watching the video, it's an alleged video of the helicopter crash. It's a pretty good angle shot. And I watched it and I tried to piece in my mind, is this the actual event?
Right.
But
Like, who the hell was filming the damn
it
helicopter
seemed like
flying
it was
in
some
there?
Hispanics that was on a cliff somewhere from the video that I found.
Excuse me.
There was and I didn't post it. Listen, most people will repost this video. You know, with the capabilities we have here at this network, I could have reposted that video and, you know, made it, you know, 1,000, 20,000 views. Easy. Right. But it was very hard for me to watch that. So I know it would be hard for other people to watch. So I have the responsibility to have morals.
So, hey, hold on.
And I don't even know if that was the plane crash.
Before y'all continue,
Helicopter
before y'all continue, you know, we on that hard break. This is our hard break. So we gotta go before Mike kick our ass. Let's go to our hard break. Live Line New Orleans Talk Network. We'll be back to discuss a little bit more about the Kobe situation. And also, social media buzz coming up.
Check out our bounce mix.
Bounce mix!
You heard me?
Drop it. 55, 54, 54, 55, 56, 57,
Shout out to
58.
Reedy.
Touch the wall.
Yeah, everybody on the
All
bounce
that
mix.
touch the
You
wall.
understand? We gonna post this on
After
Instagram.
you bag it up this time, drop it like it's hot, run it.
What it is, y'all know it's your boy Chopper, the real Chopper, man. Where your head go at on his way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look out for the new album, it's called Life is Bigger, man. New Orleans Talk Network, man. What's up? Y'all know what it is. Come on, we about to drop this thing, man.
Got you working it, Chopper got you jerking it. DJ Jubilee, the king of market, got you twerking it. Twerk, baby, twerk, baby, twerk, 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 baby, twerk, baby, twerk, twerk, twerk. Come on, I say, girl, don't you do that. I say, girl, don't you do that. I say, bend and make your booty wop. It's okay, you can move it all around and have a nice day. Bend and make your booty wop. It's alright, you can take it and watch it twerking and do it all night. Grab your ankles, put your head between your legs. Look at everybody while you're doing it my way.
Marvel double E-D-Y. My name is Reedy. Shout out to New Orleans Talk Network, yeah.
Just hating, you know hoes love to team up. You a duck, you get fucked, then he smash out. He give me everything I want and leave you ass out. Now you calling his phone private. He diving in his pussy right now, so his own silent. I'm stingy with the pussy, you know it got low mileage. The best he ever had, I ain't bragging, just being honest. Reedy the best, I ain't gotta brag. He do him and I do me, I'm not the type to nag. Slow strokes, deep throat, I'm not the type to gag. I'm the one that started talk, that's why you bitches mad. You giving pussy out for free, I make them spin a bag. You giving pussy out for free, I make them spin a bag.
What's up? It's Bank Bar Recite. It's about that time. Y'all get in here. Y'all make sure y'all send us y'all music. You heard me? The link in the description is right here. All you gotta do is hit that link. Send us your music, man. We gonna get you all of it locked in with the live line. You won't make it on that playlist, you gotta hit us up. We gonna talk about your music, let you know if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Is you hot or is you not? It's the live line, baby.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like KH, my trait, and I'm fucking with that. Fucking with that. Drop for the hikes, work for the hikes, mix for the drop for the hikes, work for the hikes, mix for the drop for the hikes, and I'm fucking with the hikes, mix for the hikes, and I'm fucking with that. Drop for the hikes, hikes for the hikes, for the hikes, my trait, for the hikes, for the hikes, for the hikes, hikes for the hikes, for the hikes, KH, my trait, and I'm fucking with that. Fucking with that. Drop for the hikes, work for the hikes, drop for the hikes, work for the hikes, drop for the hikes, work for the hikes.
Network. New Orleans Talk Network. We live on New Orleans Talk Network. You know what I'm talking about? Putting in work. You feel me? On your back like a tattoo. I thought you knew, baby. Boy, the Princess, Big Chew. Ooh. Sticky.
Put your pressure, gotta put your pressure, gotta put your head into it. Pressure, gotta put your pressure, gotta put your pressure, gotta put your head into it. Put your head into it. Put your head into it. Put your
Guess who? You can tell from the south. What all these goes in my mouth. You can tell I'm from the south. I'm a country boy, and I'm proud. You can tell I'm from the south. Yeah, you're right, I told loud. Make loud with a smile. You can tell I'm from the south. Yeah, you're right, I told loud. Make loud with a smile. Say ain't no player like a N.O. player, like a N.O. player. Got footwork. Say ain't no player like a N.O. player, like a N.O. player. Got footwork.
It's your girl Tiara, the host of the Live Line. Look, new season, new time. Y'all stay tuned in because we always live. Alright?
Ice Gang. Yeah. We just come to ball.
Right. Yeah. You already know what it is.
We got too much going on right
That
there.
boy.
Young, my nigga.
What's going on, man? Live Line New Orleans Talk Network. We are back. Big boy site. Jay Shine, Ibby, Slick Daddy. You already know what it is, man.
Shout out to all the real niggas.
So, man, you know what I'm saying? Again, we were talking about we was continuing our conversation about Kobe Bryant, his daughter. Again, you know what I'm saying? We already know the report that Kobe Bryant and his daughter and 7 other people lost their lives in a plane crash this Sunday, just passed, like right before the daggone Grammys went down. You know what I'm saying? Right there in Calabasas, California. Just to give you a rundown, because I got to give everybody their just due. The people that were the casualties of the, you know what I'm saying, of the crash. Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, real popular baseball coach from Orange County Coast Community College, John Altabelli, his wife Carrie, their daughter who was on the team with Gianna. Her name was Alyssa. Mother and daughter, Sarah and Peyton Chester. Also, one of the basketball coaches at the Mamba Academy. Her name was Christina Mauser. And the pilot, Ira Zobanya. Those were all of the victims of the plane crash, man. Prayers, hearts, condolences goes out to everyone involved and their families, man. But continuing the conversation, you know what I'm saying, that we were having, we were talking about what the hell think what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got a bunch of parents and their kids on this plane. I mean on this helicopter. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying plane. I want to say helicopter. Once again, man, sad situation. Man, like it really, really like rocked us, man. It's, you know what I'm saying, over this weekend, man, over on Sunday, man. This really rocked it, man.
And to go off what you were saying, what could you do in that type of situation if you were put in that situation? You can't really do anything because you're frozen. You don't know what to do, and unless you're in that situation, you can't explain it. So
the only thing that I think he probably did was grab him. I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be all right or something like that, and just, man, I don't know. Yeah, that's the hard part. You think, like, if the human person, I don't give a damn whether you tired of seeing it on TV or whether you're tired of hearing people talking about it on social media because you feeling some type of way because you think they didn't act like that when their cousin, mama, grandpa, daddy, or whoever the hell partner died or whatever the case may be. That's no here, no there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, people have hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have hearts, man. And some people care. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't take for it to be your family member. Person, you don't have to necessarily have met the person, whatever. Like, Charles Barkley openly admitted today. He was like, I ain't no Kobe like that. Like, but when I saw him, and keep in mind, Charles Barkley has been in the NBA fraternity for over 50 years. True. Or at least, over 40 years, I'm going to say. Anyway, he straight up said, like, I ain't no Kobe like that. But when I met him, he was casual with me. You know what I'm saying? He was cool with me. Mm-hmm. It was like, man, what's going on, Chuck? How you doing? Good seeing you. Blah, blah. He's like, man, I'm not about to sit up there and tell you that I sat down and ate dinner with him and his wife, and I played with his kids, and I did all this. Nah, I ain't no Kobe like Shaq and Jerry West knew Kobe, or like Reggie Miller knew Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. He said, but I was in the movie theater when I found out. I started fucking crying.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't know the man. I started crying.
Hey, yo, and can I just in the conversation with this? This goes out to everybody that with families, with kids, if when you wake up every morning, and just like all of us have said on this show, make sure you tell your family, your close ones, everybody that you love them and everything, because you don't know when your time might come that you might be gone. So, yeah.
And before we get to social media buzz, I got a question to ask y'all. Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Why is it because I gotta give a little relief in the room. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just what I do.
Go.
But why is it, dog, that every time somebody of other color besides a minority color, every time they get caught up in a racial situation, they say they got friends that's black? Or they grew up with black people, or they had black people eating at their house, or they gave black people a sandwich when they ain't had nothing to eat.
Wow.
Or, you know what I'm saying, they gave a black person a ride, or they gave a
White-
black person tokens
because-
on the bus to get on the bus, or they once adopted a black daughter, but then the parent came and got their child back. Like, why?
Because see, the first thing white people do when they got black friends and they say something that black people accuse them of being racist is they know their black friends can fight, and they're gonna throw their black friends in the mix. So at the end of the day, that's all she could. That's the first thing they're gonna do is throw their black friends in the mix, because just in case they don't want the smoke, they black friend, they gonna defend them. I know my friend ain't racist. I know my friend ain't this. Bitch, I gonna drag anybody, especially white girls. They would throw their black girlfriends in the mix because they know their black girlfriends ain't scared of nobody smoke.
Oh, girl, we let her call us niggas.
They know they ain't scared.
Let her call us niggas.
I know black people that allow white people to use that word around them
Niggas.
because they comfortable with that person
They
using
don't
that word
say that
around
other word.
them.
They say niggas.
But white folks
Say
y'all-
niggas.
Niggers.
Niggers.
When y'all use the word niggers. Niggers.
No, N-A-K-E-R-S. The I-G-G is silent.
There's no way you using it at. You grew up with a certain amount of niggers, so at the end of the day, you can use the word niggers around those niggers. But
you sound like you using the I-G-G. The I-G-G is silent.
Okay.
It's niggers.
Niggers.
Okay,
Too much sauce, man. That's too much sauce on my spaghetti.
before we get out of hand and everything, Slick, do we have any other interesting news topics before we get out of hand here?
Bring us home, Jay Sean shit.
Anyway, man. Hey, yo, it's time for social media buzz, yo. Time for social media buzz,
What's
man.
the buzz today?
All right, y'all. So, Meek Mill. Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, and her petty ass husband is in the news. Matter of fact, I think his name is Kenneth Petty. As a matter of fact, I think that's his name. I ain't lying to you.
Kenneth Petty.
I think that's his name. But anyway, they're in the news for social media buzz. So they're all in LA. Meek Mill is in LA. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to attend the Grammys and the Rock Nation brunch, which was filled with a bunch of very, very successful men who have made billions or millions or close to making billions of dollars. Basically, it was a billionaire's brunch.
So what happened?
Man just going in the mall, going to do his little thing or whatever. And who's in the mall? Nicki Minaj and her husband.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, her brother was there as well. I'm sorry. He got out of jail? Anyway. So anyway, they in the mall and Nicki's husband just decided to just go it on and just start bucking because he saw Meek Mill.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, Meek was like 10 deep. They were about 3 deep. Meek was still on some chill. Only person that was hollering in the room
was the husband. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so Meek was on some chill stuff. Meek was on some real chill stuff, man. But at the end of the day, man, my man ain't had to be on the defensive, man. You got the woman, man. You married the woman, you got the woman. Meek can't worry about that woman. Meek can't be with that woman forever. Meek can't worry about that woman. Why? Why, bruh?
Okay.
Why, bruh?
Okay.
Please tell me you jealous because the man about to be a billionaire in a minute? Is that what it is?
Okay,
And
no.
got fake titties, man.
What you about to
Well,
say?
It look good.
Well, I'm going to just put it like this.
Look, it look good on it.
I think it's because it's just like what the name of this segment is. It's social media buzz. Anyway, because for one thing, you don't have a reason to go off on Meek Mill. And like you said, Meek Mill was 10 deep. You're 3 deep. And you just going off on him for what reason? Because what? Meek Mill had your wife before you married the girl. So if you're still on the mode about that, then that's crazy. But I really believe he just did that because he knew there was a lot of people around, and they got cameras everywhere. So I think he just started. I think he just did that just to get attention. That's what I believe.
Stuntastic straight out of plastic. That's all that was. Stuntastic straight out of damn plastic. Hey yo, in other social media news, Lil Wayne album coming out this Friday.
You already know.
I don't care what nobody say.
Funeral.
I don't care what nobody say. Lil Wayne can't. He doesn't have the capabilities of making a whack album.
It's on. I think it's on. And this is reportedly his last one. That's why he's calling it the funeral.
I don't care what nobody say. Listen, I listened to some of Wayne albums, and I was like, yo, it's not hitting on nothing. But you have to be kind of on another level listening to Lil Wayne. You have to... Lil Wayne used so many metaphors that
yes, he does.
You have to be on a certain level to catch him. You know what I'm saying? And he may take a whole song and not say nothing, but he will have a punchline in that song that will be unmatched to anyone else's, metaphors or punchlines. Unmatched. At least one.
And I believe the reason why fans and people gravitate to Lil Wayne's music is because the way, just like you said, the way he used his metaphors, but it's the way he flows with the metaphors. When you listen to a Lil Wayne song and you listen hard to what he's saying, it automatically clicks into a person's head. Like, okay, I gotta listen to the whole song. That's why you can call Lil Wayne, and this is my opinion, and I don't know how y'all three is gonna feel about it, but I'm just gonna call it. I call Lil Wayne the best lyricist in the world.
No,
I'm saying it right now.
That's you. That's you.
Who?
If Soulja Slim was living, Soulja Slim would have been that dude.
Okay.
I'm not getting in this debate. I'm gonna leave that debate alone.
Hey.
You got Juvenile too.
Wait. Who did you just say?
All I'm gonna say is this. I'm looking forward to the Wayne album because I want to hear some new Wayne and I want to hear how he's coming.
I miss him.
I'm very, very interested in the new Wayne.
I miss him. I missed his whole movement. I missed him being on top of the game, and I think his time has come and gone. At this point, the game has moved on.
Hey, it's like Tom Brady right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like his arm dead, but he's relevant though.
He's relevant, but there's some youth in the game that really has taken over, and his time has come. I think Wayne is one of the kind of people that he's the Kobe Bryant of the rap game.
Who brought him to that?
I don't know. Listen, let's go back then. Let's go back to the point to where he was underneath some cold cats, some cold nakers. You know what I'm saying? And by him being underneath those dudes, underneath those niggers, he was molded into the person we see today. He was under some real G's. BG, Juvenile, Turk, Manny Fresh, Baby, and that's not to mention all of they brothers that was in the inner circle. So all of the BG entourage, all the Juveniles entourage, you know what I'm saying? All the Baby's entourage, So Wayne was able to be around people and see things and build stories in his lifetime to where he could sit down and talk about these things. Now, as far as his work ethic in the booth, he's the Black Mamba of rap. And I'm gonna say, this is why I say that, because his work ethic, you know what I'm saying, is unmatched. You know what I'm saying?
I like Rick Mills before I put Lil Wayne.
But listen,
that's your opinion.
We can agree to disagree on that.
Everybody else,
but at one point in time, before he faced a lot of troubles and before he came into the legal battles with the label, Lil Wayne was the hardest working rapper in this game.
And you can't deny that.
Wayne Prime was before all the bullshit. Like Carter 1, 2, 3. That was his prime, and then he had his mixtapes.
The mixtapes in between that.
Exactly. That was his prime. Then he was going through whatever he was going through his little, his little moment, or whatever case may be. Everybody has a moment. Everybody has a moment that they go through in life. You're going through a moment, regardless what the moment was, and it wasn't that he couldn't rap. It wasn't that his lyrics weren't fire, but the music, the quality of music that we were used to, it kind of went down a step. You know what I'm saying? And then he kind of rebounded a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With like Carter 4 and 5 or whatever case may be. And you know what I'm saying? Now, because he rebounded with the last Carter, I'm interested in hearing what he has in store for the funeral, man. So
I think this is what I think, and I'm excited about the funeral as well. I think Wayne and a lot of artists get this mixed up. Your fan base will grow up.
Yep.
Your fan base, Wayne music was predicated around taking drugs and doing all kind of other stuff to get on his level. Eventually, those guys and those girls who was taking drugs when you were at your peak, majority of them going to stop taking they're going to stop doing those drugs. They're going to start, their priorities going to change in life. We're going to always be Wayne heads. We're going to always be Wayne fans. But we're not going to continue to keep doing the things we was doing back in 2009, 2010, 2011, and 2012 when he was the hottest, hands down, the hottest rapper in the game.
Yeah, he had his
Nobody
hot
was
streak.
seeing him.
Everybody had a hot streak, man. Everybody has a hot streak. Everybody has one.
But his fan base has grown up. Not as far as grown as in capacity, but we have grown. We was in our mid 20s, late 30s. Now we pushing our mid 30s, late 30s, going into our 40s. We not drinking codeine like we used to drink. We not popping pills like we used to pop, and we not going out and party like we used to party. So that new demographic of fans have come accustomed to the new demographic of artists. So us as Wayne fans, we have Jigga. This is what made Jigga so successful. Jigga started making music to school his fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I stayed relevant all of this time. So if Wayne, I'm just hoping that Wayne isn't making that drug head music on the funeral, and it's music for grown men in their mid 30s and 40s. Because I don't see 20-year-olds playing Lil Wayne like we was playing when we was 23, 25 years old.
Because they on that. And this is a whole nother.
It's a new demographic.
And this is a whole nother discussion that we can actually have next week, because I did read an article, and you know what? I want to have that discussion next week. There's actually an article out, and I can't remember where it is, and I will find it, where they're talking about how the music today is promoting drug use, like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you got people who are more people that are using drugs, you know what I'm saying, that are strung out on drugs, making music. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna address that elephant in the room next week. That's gonna be a great conversation that we can have next week about that and how music has changed, you know what I'm saying, over the time. You know what I'm saying, the revolution of music.
And but you wanna know what makes me gonna think that the funeral is gonna be good? Because here's one other thing that we have not said. Wayne has that ability like Jay-Z has, like some of these older cats that's still relevant to the day. It's their art of adaptation. Like, they can adapt to the new trends. As you can see, what's everybody talking about? Everybody found the trend of NBA Youngboy and all that type of stuff, because they're trendsetters. And then what Wayne and other rappers have done that's still relevant, and they're adapting to the new trends, and that's what's making them stay relevant.
And I think that's what's making his music weaker. I think the fact that he's, you know what I'm saying, if he's sitting up there trying to do what the other ones are doing, I think that's what's knocking his music down a level. I want Wayne to stay Wayne. I want Jay-Z to stay Jay-Z. I don't want Jay-Z to sit up there and start singing and freaking going to auto-tunes and using his voice like a little fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to continue to be able to understand what the hell Jay-Z is saying. I don't want Rakim to come out with an album sitting up there talking like that.
That's
I don't
right.
want Redman coming back doing an album, you know what I'm saying, with some bullshit like that.
But
nah, man, bump
but-
that. Let
but-
the baby them be the baby and let them keep on
But
going
that's
on that
what-
same trend and doing what they do.
But that's what happens. Like when T-Pain started the auto-tune, what started happening? Everybody started doing auto-tune. It's like anything that
That's why
sounds
Jay-Z tried to kill it.
that anything that sounds hot to some people, everybody gonna follow that trend. Like the baby. Everybody's doing the same thing. So I don't know.
And that, anyway, man, coming out to the end of the show.
Yep.
One other thing we're gonna quickly address. Y'all heard about the Allen Iverson situation where he like $500,000 worth of jewelry was stolen from him.
Yeah.
So he was in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? He was at a hotel. He had a backpack with like $500,000 worth of jewelry and it got stolen. The question is, Allen, AI, my dude, my guy.
Okay,
Why
wait
are
a
you
minute.
walking around with $500,000 worth of jewelry?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you be careless with that backpack with $500,000?
Wait. And there's one other fact. And I know he stays in some extravagant hotels, and I know hotels got safes in their rooms. So
He
why?
wasn't in his room, he was getting ready to go
Been in
check
some
in.
good hotels, huh?
Yeah. You know the trip where I just came back from.
Motel 8. He was in a Motel 8.
The hotel.
No, I was staying in Harris Casino, and the room I was staying in had a safe in it. So
Shameless plug. They got free advertising.
No.
Shout out to Harris Hotel.
Shout out to Harris and shout out to
I ain't lying.
Lost
Harris
Luck.
I'm lucky they got up there.
I ain't lying.
No.
Harris Hotel in Vegas
And also
is
shout
real
out to
nice.
Las Vegas. I was out there for the weekend.
safes
Y'all
in my
treated
hotel
me
room,
well.
there's some
Shout out to
mattresses.
Las Vegas. But here's
cut
the
holes
thing.
in the mattresses.
But wait a minute. Just like Slick was saying, why would you be carrying $5,000 worth of jewelry? $500,000. I'm sorry, reiterate that. Why would you be carrying $500 worth? Never mind. Anyway, why would you be carrying that much jewelry with you?
Take 3.
Stupid. Why would you be carrying that much jewelry with you? That don't make no sense.
Take 4.
He got it. I think that was a wrap. That's a wrap on that.
Okay.
That's a cut.
Hey, yo, man. Shout out to the homie Rakim, man. Happy birthday to Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
Rakim, happy birthday.
The God,
DJ
the
Bob,
God
Bob Jefferson,
MC.
you hear me?
The God MC. You know what I'm saying? Also, happy birthday to J. Cole and Ricky Ross.
Happy birthday on the February 14th. My unnamed baby girl.
Yeah.
We still waiting on. We still looking for names.
Recite you.
We still taking names.
Recite you.
You know,
Recite you.
My girl gonna whoop you for saying that name. She's very sensitive. It's been the hardest challenge for me this year so far.
Recite Keisha.
You know,
Okay. Recite. What are you?
Recycler. You know.
What are you looking most forward to?
With the 3 T's, y'all. Like the DJs.
Reserica?
The 3 T's. So there's
Reserica?
Tarek Jr. You know. How you?
Reserica.
Tiara.
Hey, I ain't lying. I mean,
It's
hey,
Tarek
man.
Jr. Is
You know what I'm saying?
Tatum. You know what I'm saying?
And Tiara.
Yo.
And
Tiara.
It can't be Tiara. Hey, listen, Tiara would have been a beautiful name.
But what
It
had
would have been a beautiful name.
But what had happened was
What had happened was Treasure would have been a beautiful name.
Treasure.
I don't want to take names from other people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That I personally know. Treasure is one of my little cousin's names. Tiara is our co-host name.
Yeah,
Tiara's
yeah,
a
Tiara,
beautiful
see?
name. You know what I'm saying? I had some other names that I thought of that's already been taken. So it's the 3 T's.
3 T's.
You know
Whatever
what
it
I'm
is,
saying?
it's gonna start with a T. Whatever it is.
Terica can't be used because Tarek Jr. That'll be 2 Tereks in short. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's up? Talia can't be used.
Hey, what is the one trait that you wish when your daughter is born that she has from you?
Listen, you already know. I come from a family of eyes. All right.
Yes.
Everybody's pulling. Everybody wants the eyes. Okay. My mama kids got eyes. My uncle kids got eyes. Like every sibling off my grandmother's branch. The eyes come from my grandmother. They strong in the family. So everybody, if she has, of course, all 10 fingers, all 10 toes, but everybody is pulling for the eyes.
Okay.
They want you to have your eye cover.
Everybody pulling for the eyes.
Precise. With that being said, hold up. With that being said, we lost one of our DJ friends.
Yes.
Rest in peace to Bobby Jefferson, DJ Smooth. Rest in peace to my brother. He was on that water. He drowned. You know, he was one of the coolest brothers. If you ever know that he did everything for the community, for the kids. He used to work at the beach spot. He was a cool brother. You know, rest in peace. You know, his funeral was Saturday at Walk and Lounge Auditorium at 10 o'clock. Come to the man body. The man was a good person. You know what I'm saying? You could ask Slick Daddy. You know, everybody know he was a cool brother.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it was a real hard weekend. This weekend was really hard, man.
Tough weekend.
Shout out to my dude, man. DJ
Tough
Smooth,
week.
My brother.
He was cool. That brother was cool. He would do anything for anybody. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
I consider him a brother. So rest in peace to him, man. Condolences to his family, his wife Patrice. You know what I'm saying? It was hard, man. It was a hard. That was a hard one for me. You know what I'm saying with him. So
y'all.
With all that being said, it is what it is, man. Hey, we gonna roll out. Live Line New Orleans Talk Network.
Be back
Shout
next
out to
week,
Mike.
y'all.
Shout out to
Hey, Cash Game Boy Tree
Recite.
coming in next week.
My boy Pastor Donna for giving us the platform.
Yeah.
Tiara C, she's
Shout
not here,
out
but she'll
Tiara.
be back.
Hey, I
next
just
week.
want to say this before we end the show. I want to give a huge shout out to Cash Game Boy Tree and Rockaby. They releasing their brand new single.
Yeah.
For the Black History Month.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be the Black History Month anthem, and he will be in studio to launch that brand new
That's
song
what's up,
Freedom
man.
with Cash Game Boy Tree featuring Rockaby. So we're going to be having a world premiere of Freedom right here on the live line.
Shout out to my boy
You know what I'm
Tree,
saying?
man. You know what
Which
I'm saying?
is the theme song. He has the theme song for our talk show with him and Dave. Ball Party, Have Fun. You know, so we're excited about that. He'll be in studio next week. He'll be launching a brand new video, and he'll be talking about the video with TRC, our lovely co-host, being in that video.
You
what I'm
already
saying?
know, man.
And the name of that song is called She Bad.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
got one of the baddest young ladies in TRC in the city in that video. And y'all will see what I'm talking about. I've been warning y'all. But I just wanted to get that out there, throw that promo out
I
there.
can't wait to see it.
You know, so we'll be doing Freedom next week for the first show at Black History Month of 2020.
You already know, man. Yo, Ibby, Jay Shine, Bank Boy Recite, Slick Daddy, man. Live Line New Orleans Talk Network, man.
Live
Catch y'all
Line.
next week, man. Rest in peace, on. Love you, boy.
Freedom! Freedom!